Start recording. Stop recording.
Hey,
Button.
you guys, I'm back again. Back again, back to back, make back, stack the M. Um, I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be about, actually, it's today. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why I always make my videos at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's kind of weird, but whatever. If you can see what's going on in my background, we're getting my garage redone. So this is where I make my videos usually, in my garage, and we're getting it redone and all these great things. Just wanted to show you a little bit about what was going on, in case you like, what the fuck going on in AJ background. That's what's going on. But today's video I'm gonna make about, living my life without sight. For those of you who don't know, I was born able to see. I wasn't born visually impaired or blind. I was born able to see. I was able to see up until I was 27, and the transition has been really hard. I don't know if I ever told a story about how I lost my sight. Basically, I have diabetes. I developed diabetic retinopathy, which led to retina detachment, which is what makes you ultimately go blind. So when your retina detach, and there's pretty much nothing they can really do about it. They can reattach it, but sometimes it just keeps unattaching and things of that nature. And I've known for a while now that I was going to lose my sight, so I was like kind of mentally prepared. Well, I was mentally preparing myself for life without my sight. The transition was very hard. It was very, very hard. For, well, you could say 28 years, I was able to see. I was able to see the beauty of everything, and having the privilege and the honor of being able to see. And all of a sudden, I couldn't. Um, the transition, like I said, was very hard. From being able to see and be independent and see your surroundings and know what's going on visually with your surroundings, and then going from that until seeing nothing is very hard. Psychologically, physically, emotionally, like everything, it takes pretty much it takes a toll on you. Sorry guys, I'm not crying. I'm just when I yawn, it makes my eyes water. Yes, I keep my eyes open. No, I cannot see anything. Um, yes, my eyes are wide open, as you guys can see, but I only see darkness and a little bit of light every now and then. Um, they say visually impaired. I say blind because I can't see anything. I can barely see light. I can barely. Sometimes I don't even know whether the lights are on or off. The time of day, it doesn't like matter. I don't know whether it's light outside or it's cloudy or anything. Like I don't know um, any of those things because I can't see it. Um, Initially, when I first lost my sight, I was, oh my gosh, it was terrible. All the things I had been used to being able to see, like operating my phone, watching TV, um, pretty much, um, pretty much everything changes. Everything changes. Um, you're no longer able to um, do anything that requires your sight. Um, Not immediately, anyway. Um, the first thing that I knew I wasn't going to be able to do was design and stuff that I was doing before. Fashion wise, I wasn't going to be able to like design and you know customize things as I would do I would anyone who knows me personally knows, especially if you know me for like since like my middle school years and stuff like that. Everyone knows like I customize clothes. Um, I make things me. I buy plain things. I draw on them. I paint on them. I pretty much do all the things of the things with um, fashion, with clothes and things of that nature. Like one of my favorite things I think I made when I was in middle school. Well, was it middle school? No, it was high school. One of my favorite things I think I made in middle school. Did I make anything in middle school? That was like the beginning. I was starting to get into that in middle school, but I really didn't do anything much in middle school because I was at that point. I was just trying to like fit in a lot. I didn't want to be different. I didn't want to be, the outcast. I kind of wanted to fit in, but then I realized like being different, being myself, would get me in more places. So that's what I did. So my favorite thing I think I created in high school was this shirt. It was orange. It's like a regular orange t-shirt, and I got a stencil, and I drew white stars on it. And I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do with this? And for anyone who knows, Halloween is my favorite holiday besides Christmas. So I was like, let me make these stars zebra stripe, and I did that, and everyone loved that shirt. Like that was like one of my favorite shirts that I made. I wish I could put a picture in this video of the shirt, or find a picture of me in that shirt. Actually, I'm sure I have one. Go look on my Facebook. I'm sure I got a picture of me in that shirt. So I knew I wasn't gonna be able to do that anymore. I knew going out by myself wasn't an option, at least for right now. I knew driving was out of the picture. I remember the last time I actually drove, it was about 2 years ago. I had drove to Walmart in the daytime because I was really able to see, like I had lost the vision in my left eye, but I was still able to see out of my right eye. And actually I think I was no, I'm lying. The last time I drove was before I lost the vision in my left eye, and my vision was really blurry. It was blurry, but I was able to see and drive and stuff like that. And the last time, the complete last time I know I officially drove was one day I had went to Walmart, which I live in a place called Royal Palm. I live like right across the street, like literally across the street from a Walmart, and well, my neighborhood is literally across the street from a Walmart, and I had went there and it was light. It was light out, and when I got out there, it was dark, and I was driving, and I had realized, oh shit, I really can't see in the dark. This is gonna be a problem. And I remember I was driving, like literally my neighborhood is across the street from my from that Walmart, and I was just thinking like, oh my god, this is so fucking scary. Like, oh, this is scary. I was driving, I was praying. I'm like, oh God, please let me get back home safely, Lord. Please at least don't let the police stop me, may think I'm like drunk or anything. And this is around the time where they were like randomly just killing black people. So, I didn't want to get stopped and get killed, and all that whole, there's a lot of things that goes into driving in America while black, which I can do a video on that too. But doing anything in America while black, for that matter. But I was really scared, but I did make it home, and I remember telling my mom I can't drive anymore. And she was like, what do you mean? I was like, I can't see at night. I won't be able to drive like at night anymore. Like, I can't see. And that was really tough. that was really tough. Like that was a really tough pill to swallow. Um, Along with not being able to do what I've been doing for years and what I've been known for. I've been known for my avant-garde fashion, and I've been known for um, customizing shoes and clothes and jackets and all the things of the things. And I wasn't going to be able to do that anymore. It's well, not at the capacity that I was doing it before. I would learn. I would have to learn how to do all that stuff over again without being able to see. Um, which at the time I just didn't. I didn't want to. I wasn't ready. I was losing everything around me, and it was really tough. It was really tough emotionally. It was really tough psychologically, especially when you're used to being independent, doing things on your own, pretty much running your life on your own. And then all of a sudden, you have to depend on certain people to do things for you, or depend on people, period, to do things for you. And it was really hard. What got me through? Um, music. Music got me through my very tough time of adjusting to life without my sight. Um, Listen to a lot of Lady Gaga, a lot of Rihanna. I listen to those type of people on the regular anyway. But there were songs that normally didn't speak to me that were speaking to me. Um, I started to understand things from a different perspective when I lost my sight. I listened to a lot of Beyonce and a lot of Azealia Banks and Miss Banks from the UK, and I discovered a lot of people too on my journey of not losing my sight. So a lot of things resonate with me when I think about losing my sight. Um, like for instance, one of the songs that like always touched me, that I listened to nonstop last year December, when I was going through a really rough time. I think I had pretty much hit rock bottom because I was losing my sight. Well, I had lost pretty much all of my sight by that point, and I was going through the whole kidney failure thing, and I had pretty much hit rock bottom. I didn't want to live anymore. I kind of had lost my will to live, my will to do anything. And song that I would always play was uh, "My All" by Mariah Carey, which ain't got shit to do with my situation, but that song, it was so beautiful. It seemed like I could hear the beauty in that song. Um, it was the music, it was the background vocals that I had never heard before. But now that my sight was gone, I can hear other things that people normally don't hear anymore, or don't hear. Period. So I was hearing all the background music and um, the um, instrumentals and just all the things. The things that it was, that song was "Born This Way." Of course, "Born This Way" is a song celebrating, um, you know, being gay, being who you are, and stuff like that. And, I listen to a lot of Lady Gaga, a lot of Rihanna, a lot of Beyonce. Um, who else was I really, really listening to? Um, I had discovered Young Bane from the UK. His voice is amazing, and I heard he's so really sexy. Um, I listen to a lot of things, basically, and music got me through. Music got me through like those really lonely nights, and um, being by it's kind of lonely not being able to see. You don't really know what's going on around you. Only thing you can do is hear things, but you can't. If you hear something weird, you can't look to see what it is because you can't see. And that was a little awkward. It was a little scary at first, but now I've kind of gotten used to certain things, certain sounds, certain things I didn't hear before, but now I hear now because I can't see. Um, Prayer also got me through my faith in God. Like I always tell you guys, I'm not conformant to any religion. I'm not Christian. I'm not Muslim. I'm not Buddhist. I'm not any of those things. But I do believe in the Almighty God and Jesus. You know, I believe in Jesus too. I believe that Jesus did come here. But I prayed a lot. I asked a lot of questions like God, why, and this and that. And God kind of gave me the insight of like when he took my sight, he gave me something else. He gave me like another sense, or I don't know. I can't describe it to you guys, but it's something. It's something divine, something really cool that he gave me, and I'm gonna use it for good, and not for bad. My dating life stopped because I can't see. It's kind of dangerous to date when you can't see. Like, yeah, like why? Like a lot of things change. A lot of things you can't do. Like go out by yourself, and people send you friend requests on Facebook. You don't know what they look like. You don't know who these people are some of the time. What else? Not being able to see the clothing that you're picking up or what it is on the shirt. Excuse me. Sorry. Not being able to see what's going on around you. It's kind of scary. What else? Just life as you know it isn't anymore. You now have to depend on people to do certain things for you that require your vision. But the positive things about losing your sight is people are really nice to you. People are really extremely nice to you, very courteous, usually to me, and whomever I'm with. I go down to Miami for my transplant needs and things I have to do for a transplant. And they're really nice to me. Like I catch the Bright Line, which is this new train, this new transportation train that's like really luxurious. And they're usually really nice. They help us out to, get on the train, and they help us to get our ticket, and all the things of those things. And it's really nice. We're really courteous to you. If people give me free stuff all the time. Excuse me. What else are perks that you can't see? You can hear really good. Sometimes I'm in conversations where I probably shouldn't be, but because I can hear everything, it's kind of like, sorry, but I can still hear your conversation. I know you're whispering, but I can still hear you. What else is a perk of not being able to physically see? You get a really cool stick. People usually when they see you, they know you can't see. Sometimes for me, people don't know because sometimes I don't use my stick. Sometimes if I'm with like someone like my mom or my aunt or something, they'll have me walk with them and just rest my hand on their shoulder, and they'll guide me like in the direction where I need to go. It's just been really life changing. I used to like to watch TV, and I can't watch TV anymore. I can listen to it. I still get the same feeling that I would get when I saw things, but it's a little different. You want to see the people's facial expressions on the TV. You want to see what they have on, and stuff like that. You just you miss those type of things. Things I can't really do. Like there's a lot of things I can't really do. For instance, like watching TV and stuff like that. Or watch like my niece and my nephews grow up. My nieces and my nephews grow up, and Watching my aunt and my mom them get older and stuff like that. I really can't really remember what I look like. Only time I can really remember what I look like is if I'm envisioning like a picture of myself and someone else. Like if I'm talking to someone, like the other day, I was texting my best friend. I was like telling her I love her and stuff like that. And I remember all the pictures that it seemed like all the pictures that we've ever taken that just came flashing back in my head. I'm like, oh, that's what I look like. But of course, my look is altered a little bit. I'm a little darker. I'm a little skinnier than I was, a little thinner than I was before. I need to lose some more weight because I've kind of gained some of that weight back, but I want to be a certain weight now. I don't want to be fat anymore. I want to be, nice and slim and, a little thick. But, you get through. Prayer, my family. Thank God for my family. Thank God for like the friends that did stay in my life. Thank God for I'm sure the guidance of my deceased grandparents and family members that I'm sure are my guardian angels that still look over me and stuff like that. I thank God for them. I thank God for my mom, my aunt, and my cousins, and people, all the people who like really support my life, and they really do all the things, other things to help me in life, and help me get through this, tough time, tough but great. I get to live a different life. I get to I've lived a couple lives in my 28 years, and this seems like this is just another chapter or something that I can write in my memoir when I do write a memoir about my life, which I am. I'm going to write a memoir about my life. My life has been pretty interesting. And yeah, you get through with the love of friends and family and people who don't know you. There's been so many times where people have stopped me and like, oh my God, keep doing what you're doing. Keep pushing on. It's almost like God sent these angels to me to tell me these things, to keep pushing. I remember one day me and my mom were leaving out of Walmart. Just a quick little story before I go. Me and my mom were walking out of Walmart, and we were talking, and I had my hand on the shoulder. We were laughing about something, I can't remember. And a guy, and my mom told me in this huge pickup truck, white guy, country guy, I can hear his voice, but I can't see him. And he stops. He goes, hey, you, the blind guy. He was like, listen, I am so happy for you. I'm so happy that you continue to go on with your life, and you're so amazing, and keep doing what you're doing. You're gonna touch someone's life. You are worth it. You're beautiful, and I just love seeing you, going on with life after you lost your sight and stuff like that. I don't know this man from a can of paint. My mom was like, oh, do you know him? He's like, no, I don't know why I just stopped and said that. He was like, but young man, you keep going, keep taking care of your mom, keep doing this, keep doing that. And that like really made me feel amazing, because I didn't know this man from a can of paint. My mom didn't know this man from a can of paint, and we were just like, wow, it's amazing how someone could just stop and just see that off you, see the courage and the will to live and the will to go on with all the things that's going on with you, and people can just see that off of you, and that's amazing. And it's always weird not being able to see, but especially with doing the YouTube thing. I'm not the only blind person that does YouTube, but I want to reach people. I want people to know, no matter what you're going through, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. There's always love and support out there for you somewhere. Love the skin you're in. Love who you are. Even though I can't physically see, my spirit sees. And I feel and I hear, and I'm very tune with like nature and in tune with, what's going on with in the world, even though I can't see it. And for anyone out there who is going through exactly what I'm going through, keep going. It gets better. Once I'm done with all my transplant stuff, I'm actually going to go to the School of the Blind where they teach you how to, pretty much live life without being able to see, so you can become very independent, be on your own, walk on your own, do things on your own. I'm going to go to the School of the Blind to do that. And once I'm done with transplant and all that good stuff. And it's hard, but every day it's different. Every day I learn something else. Every day I get a little better at it. Every day God blessed me to be able to be more in tune with everything that's going on around me. And right now I'm really loving life, even though I can't physically see. I'm really loving life right now. Sometimes I get lonely, but that's okay. I have my music and my family and stuff like that, and my friends and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm gonna do a lot more videos where you guys are gonna get to see like into my life and my daily stuff. I'm gonna start recording at dialysis again. Let you guys see like the process of what goes on at dialysis and all the stuff, all those things. And transplant, I'm gonna do like a little thinking of doing like a little docu-series about like my transplant stuff, where I'll get like really in depth with what's going on with transplant. I'm going to get a videographer to kind of like follow me around and stuff like that in my daily life and things like that. You guys are going to get to see like the good, the bad, the ugly, a lot of stuff with my life. I just want to share those things with people because it's important that people get to see your life, because you never know who's out there going through the same things that you're going through the same struggle you're going through, and they just need an outlet or to be able to see someone else going through the same thing, and knowing that you can make it, knowing that you can do it, no matter what you're going through, you can make it, and you'll make it through, and things like that. So you guys are going to get to see a lot of that coming really soon. And I love you guys. Once again, I'm Denim X, and love the skin you in, love the person you are. God only made one you. So if you don't be you, who else gonna be you? And I love you guys. I don't want to knock down my camera because y'all know I can't. I did it anyway. But I love you guys. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. I think today's Friday. Have a wonderful Friday. And I'll be back with another video today. Hopefully, I want to do another video about something. I'm not sure. I have to still do my video review on this new artist that I found, Jack Frost. I think that's gonna be my next video. And I love you guys, and yeah, smooches, baby.
Stop recording.